everybody. Here we are. Not a lot's happened since you were last here. Hey folks, just doing a really quick warp on here. I just happened to push it up because the month's come around and I was able to buy 5 of these, so not expecting anything special. This is 3 away, so it'll be 2 more after this before we get a pity on this. Or we could just randomly get a legendary. What is it? Please tell me it's one of the characters I really need. It's not gonna be. It'll be a light cone. Or someone I've already got. Okay. Thanks, I guess. Oh, okay. Alright. Unfortunately, of all of the gold characters, Yangqing is currently ranked the lowest, I believe. But you never know. Maybe they'll fix him one day and give him a little buff. When Yangqing attacks a frozen enemy, he deals additional ice damage equal to 60% of his attack.
It feels like the stars just got brighter.
I'll take it. Who am I to complain about a buff for one of my characters? I did actually just fuck around with his gear, and I don't know what the hell I did, but I've taken him from being one of the characters with the highest attack on my team to it being sincerely average. So, I was looking at his relics and he had one thing that was like a blue thing, and so then I just like took everything off and put on recommended gear, and then it completely rooted him. So I don't know quite what I need to do to fix that, / if anything, but yeah, it's like the game felt sorry for him, so there we go. And we also got something for Luca, who I'm not focusing on right now. But if his skill hits an enemy target with physical weakness, he will gain 1 stack of fighting will.
Nice! Let's go!
So that's nice for him, I guess. Okay, well that was exciting, if ultimately not super helpful. Just as an aside, actually, because of how many characters I have, because it's not like I'm complaining about how many characters I have, because I'm really not. Where's that thing where you can see all your characters on one page? Yeah, I've got 24 out of 40. I'm not complaining. Who I'm really hoping to get at the moment is Blade. Well, he's actually lower down the list. Argenti's at the top of the list. Jinglu Liu would be incredible. I really need some more DPS characters, and Zela is the other one that would be really good to have. Not quite as important for me because I already have quite a few quantum characters, whereas I don't have any DPS physical characters, and other than Yangqing, lacking a bit in the ice department as well. So those are my 2 kind of wants, I guess. And then Blade I also want, mainly just for shipping reasons. But of the characters I have, the ones because now that I'm getting up to higher levels where it takes a lot of time and effort to upgrade people, the people I'm focusing on are Danheng, and then Bibida Lune, Hua Hua, Fushuan. Then we've got Pela, Ting Yun, wherever the hell she is, yeah. Pela is a debuffer. I haven't been using her much yet on screen, but I've been quietly getting her stronger. Ting Yun is a buffer, obviously. Gepard is currently rated quite well. I think they might have fixed something in the background with him, I'm not sure. So I've sort of been quietly focusing on leveling him up a bit, but I'm not super enthused about it, to be honest. And then my kind of next layer down includes Gwyneth, Hanya. Lynx is technically on the list, but I can't say I'm actually focusing much on her because I have such good sustain in these two already. And then in terms of DPS, just because I'm lacking so much in that area at the moment, is Qingque. So those are my focus characters at the moment in terms of actually getting them up to 70 and then past 70. Yeah. Just thought I'd tell you because you might be interested. Still a little ways away from doing this. Yes, but I'll be doing it on our mate here. I think it should be the next one that's our pity. Or did I fuck that up already? I think I might have. Anyway, I can't remember. I'll see you back in the main episode in a moment. If anything. I mean, I feel like I've played, but I don't think anything of significance has occurred during that playing. Sorry if there was a whole lot of random noise here. The cat was just crawling all over the microphone. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I've changed since you guys were last here. Maybe I leveled up her light cone. With my gaming book. What have I done? I think maybe I hadn't got Qingque up to 70 and 70, so I've done that. Yeah. I think I might have done a little bit of like relics stuff with a few characters. I think I did hers. I was working on removing this, but I haven't been able to do it yet. Yeah. Very exciting. But let's level 69 patrol machine.
Someone help me!
Where is that? Is it just the two guys behind me? They're like lighting up like they're... Oh, because I've done the world level thing. But anyway, let's start with something fun. We have a little warp to do. This is... There are two more before I get my pity. But you never know when luck might strike. No. Oh yes! Oh! Whoa! What is it? Okay, March. Yes! Oh, and Shui! Oh my gosh! I got everyone that's on the banner! Holy shit! Well, now what do I use my pity for? Because I could try and get Ruan Mei. Ooh! Amazing! I'm so excited! Sad boy, introduce yourself. Information. A member of the Stellaron Hunters and a swordsman who abandoned his body to become a blade. Pledges loyalty to Destiny's slave and possesses a terrifying self-healing ability.
I don't know you. Consider that a good thing. Back again. The fate of those I remember is never a good one. Go. When the Mara strikes, you don't want to be next to me.
About Dan Heng.
Imbibe her, Lune. When will our retribution come? How can our debt be repaid?
Tell me about Jinglu.
As she brandished her sword, phantom pain surged through every part of my body. All because of her.
Ooh. What do you think about Kafka?
The Mara's tether is firmly in her grasp. She will not pull upon it before the designated time, but nor shall she relinquish it.
Okay. Tell me about yourself, demons.
When the Mara strikes, I become something else. We are all Mara-stricken in different ways, but my situation is unusual. Although the Mara haunts me, memories of it seldom cross my mind, be they of remorse, hatred, fear, or reflection.
It's interesting that he has so much beef with Dan Heng, even though otherwise he doesn't remember much.
By banding together, we reach our goals. To whittle oneself away, to tear your enemies apart. That is the power of a blade. The hope that this will be the last time always vanishes in bitter healing of the flesh.
Blade's hobbies?
Only in the brief moments of its wielding can a blade truly disappear.
Yeah, he doesn't have any.
Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. These words are carved into my every wound.
Ooh. Okay, that's enough for that for now. I'll go through the rest some other time. What should we put on him? Oh, yeah. This gear actually makes 100% sense to put on him. So this gear, when the wearer is hit or has their HP consumed, which his abilities consume his own HP, by an ally or themselves, their crit rate increases by 8% for 2 turns. And this rope increases the wearer's crit rate by 8% when their wearer's current crit rate reaches 50% or higher. The wearer's ultimate and follow-up damage increases by 15%. How much is his crit rate? Was it crit rate or crit damage? Crit rate. It's only 15% by default, so there's a little bit to go there. What have we got on this stuff? Let's just have a quick look in case any of these have... Crit rate is already on that one. What else have we got here? We really don't have anything to use on leveling this stuff up, so okay. That's got crit rate, so that would be better to have on. Although it's defense on the main stat. Ugh, boo. What have we got on there at the moment? Oh, well, he's already got a defense one on. Okay, so let's put this one on. I always forget to look at this stuff. Break effect. I still don't have a lot of the these things, the ropes and stuff. As you can see, lots of my characters still have purple ones on. Not that I'm focusing on these characters, but Blade is on my list to focus on. Oh, see, I don't even have a legendary one of those. For reference, let's have a quick look at the current stats for... So he's not considered one of the highest DPS characters. Sorry, just finding the correct tab in my browser. Sorry, Future Momo, for your editing. Where are we? So, if we have a look... So, what have we got it on at the moment? Let's take off the Eidolons. He's sitting in at A, and he's a wind character, right? And Dan Heng is right down here in D for... What are we on? Oh, well, that's 4 targets, so that's kind of obvious. But he's still up here. Gunhung's down here and set as a C class, and then obviously he's better at multi-targeting just as a default. So not one of the S or S plus characters, but definitely a really good one. And so I'm quite happy to invest in him. So, whereas we look at poor Shui Yi, and she's down here in B, which isn't bad for a purple character, a 4-star rather than a 5. So we're not going to hold that against her. I think she does pop up a bit if she has her, when she got her Eidolon to 6, she pops up a bit into A. But I'm not going to I guess in lieu of the fact that I don't have any other oh no, she's quantum. I was going to say she was physical, but she's not. Nah, fuck that, because I've got Ching Tre. Okay, cool. So, what light cone shall I put on him? I don't know. Maybe this one for now. I'll see just quickly what is recommended for him. This is my life now, just like going through checking like 5 different websites for what they recommend. His one, this one, Collapsing Sky. Do I have that? Mutual Demise? That's recommended? That's only requires Blade to be below 80% HP, which is unreliable with Lulcha. That's a different character. So what does this one do? If the wearer's current HP is lower than 80%, crit rate increases. Yeah, now that's interesting because anytime you have auto fighting on, your healers are just going to be fixing them up potentially. However, do they all have the exact same stats? Yes, they do. 24%. That's pretty good actually, because then it will activate his thing as well. His rope. Man, it's brutal getting people up at the moment. Actually, speaking of, you'll see that there's a new resource in the game. And it comes up when I have these things to spend. This thing here can substitute path materials when they're insufficient. Depends on their rarity. So I'm really glad they've added that to the game because, as I say, it is brutal getting people up at the moment. I don't think I'm going to push them all the way up at this point because it's expensive and I'm doing it with a bunch of characters, you know, so I'm gonna equip this, but I'm not gonna fuck around with his with leveling these right now. I just don't have the resources. So yeah. However, that's cheap, so I'm gonna do that. What does this do? When Blade's current HP is at 50% of max HP or lower, incoming healing, which presumably includes his own, increases by 20%. And then this one, if Blade hits a weakness broken enemy after using Forest of Swords, he will restore HP equal to 5% of his mage XP plus 100. Okay, let's have a look at his abilities. Sorry, this is a super interesting start of a new episode for you guys. Basic attack. 50% of his attack as wind damage to a target enemy. Forest of Swords. Consumes HP equal to 10% of his max HP. and deals wind damage equal to the sum of 20% of his attack and 50% of his max HP to a single enemy. Oh, holy shit, the cat just bumped my shoulder and I didn't think she was there. Okay. Junko, I thought you were a creep. You were a creep sneaking up on me. So 10% of his HP and 20% of his attack and 50% of his max HP. Why is it so complicated? In addition, deals wind damage equal to the sum of 8% of his attack and 20% of his max HP to adjacent targets. If Blade's HP is insufficient, his HP will be reduced to 1 when using Forest of Swords. Forest of Swords cannot regenerate skill points. Okay. His talent. Wait, let's go to a skill first. Skill. Consumes HP equal to 30% of his max HP to enter the Hellscape state. When Hellscape is active, his skill cannot be used. Isn't this his skill? His skill cannot be used. His damage dealt increases by 12% and his basic attack, Shard Sword, is enhanced to Forest of Swords. Okay. For 3 turns. Oh, okay, so you use it, and then you can't use it again for 3 turns. And then it activates this. Okay, his ultimate is that it sets his current HP to 50% of his max HP and deals wind damage to a single enemy equal to the sum of 24% of his attack, 60% of his max HP, and 60% of the tally of his HP loss in the current battle. What? At the same time, deals wind damage to adjacent targets equal to the sum of 9.6% of his attack, 24% of his max HP, and 24% of the tally of his HP loss in the current battle. Okay, so he gets stronger and stronger the longer the battle goes on and the more damage he takes during the fight. The tally of Blade's HP loss in the current battle is capped at 90% of his max HP. This value will be reset and reaccumulated after his ultimate. Oh, okay. That's not as good as it sounds then. Okay, so his talent is when Blade sustains damage or consumes his HP, he gains 1 stack of charge, stacking up to 5 times. A max of 1 charge stack can be gained every time he is attacked. When charge stack reaches maximum, immediately launches a follow-up attack. Oh, useful. On all enemies, dealing wind damage equal to 22% of his attack plus 55% of his max HP. At the same time, it restores his HP by 25% of his max HP. After a follow-up attack, all attacks. Okay, so that's how he's getting his HP back. His technique is that he immediately attacks the enemy. After entering combat, consumes 20% of his HP, while dealing wind damage equal to 40% of his max HP to all enemies. If Blade's current HP is insufficient, it'll be reduced to 1 when this technique is used. Okay, so he can't kill himself, which is great. Not something I thought I'd have to say, but he can't kill himself. Let's level him up just enough that he can take part in a few fights, even if he's being carried.
There is no shortcut to destruction.
Okay, thanks, Edgelord. I guess he is kind of like the ultimate Edgelord. He's literally called Blade. Try and get him to 50. That's when it starts to be really expensive. Oh, there we go. I can't even do that. Okay. Cool. And that will open up these, which will also be expensive. But I just said these things were cheap like 2 seconds ago. And then now I'm like, oh, kind of starting to run low on those. Yeah, stupid sword thingies. Okay. That's all we can do for now. Various things to run. I'm not going to level up Shuyi She's awesome. I really like her, but I just don't have the resource to level up another character right now. So that was cool. I wasn't expecting that to happen. Thank you. Genuinely need that right now. Cool. So let's carry on with our not that. I need oh, I can't figure out what the correct mission is. I want to carry on with this mission, so let's what am I doing? I'm gonna go to navigation into the Shenzhou Loufu, and then I'm not gonna go to Arumeli. You can't control me. I'm going to Fixtral Garden. Call the squad. What are we supposed to be doing? In progress. Let's go. Gwyneth mentions she wants to record a fan Q&A. It's somewhere with good scenery. You can review the fans' questions, then bring the list to find her. Okay. Teleport.
Such a peaceful spot.
Okay, calm down. Let's get our fancy new boy to join the team.
Need me to watch your back?
I'm so into these two. Okay, what do you want? You're here! The equipment has all been calibrated. I collected some questions myself from the fan Q&A segment, but let's start with the ones you got instead. We'll go back and forth like this between you and me, asking and answering questions, so the vlog doesn't seem so stale. Come on, look into the camera. Gwyneth seems to have already pressed the record button. Okay, poor Ginger G. Don't worry, just relax and say whatever you like. I'll go back over these and edit out the good stuff before posting it up. Let's start with one of your questions. What did you get? Why did you become a vlogger? Because the timing and circumstances were just right. I can perform in front of a camera and I can get to interact with everyone in real time, so it's exciting. And I like it. Don't you think it's kind of awesome to make a living like this? No. I see one friend here has asked, will he keep streaming in the future? Sure, I sure will. Why not? Anyway, I don't plan on leaving the Xianzhou anytime soon, and I'll keep on streaming in the future. I'm preparing and planning out future live stream segments, which might be played at fixed times, so it's easier for everyone to watch. Stay tuned! Apparently her Shenzhou dialect is really fluent. Where did she learn it? I think this is probably based on, like, how she's talking in Chinese. Thank you for the compliment, boss. In a nutshell, just seize every chance you get to talk. Talk and practice as much as you can. I used to have this weird accent when I talked. Everything's thanks to my thick skin and chatting as much as possible with whomever I meet. Weird accent? I hope it doesn't say that in the Chinese. I used to love chatting on the Star Skiff, and I'd lose track of time when chatting with the pilots. Luckily, they never charged me extra. What's your favorite thing about the Shenzhou culture? The food! There's so much delicious food. I personally love a few revered old classics over in the Arumeli. They're both cheap and delicious. The Shenzhou cuisine is so broad and deep that if I don't eat it for a few meals, I'll go nuts. This stomach of mine, I feel like it's already an authentic Shenzhou stomach. Do your vlogs use special effects? No way! Let me state again, for who knows how many times now, minors, please view under parental supervision, and please be careful if you're in poor health. Everything is real and shot live without any editing in the post. I only dare to live stream thanks to the protections of my mighty companions. They're all very skilled fighters, so we're asking you not to try this at home. Please seek assistance from the Realm Keeping Commission if you head there yourself and encounter dangerous situations. That's all. Phew! Great. Have you finished with the questions over there? Come on, come on. I've got some questions with me here that I've collected up just for you. Here's this one. I often see Little Grey together with this tall, grey-haired hot girl. Is she single? Ginger G, why don't you say a few words for everyone? She's not a minor in my mind anyway. Yeah, she's single. Wow, I hope you're satisfied with the answer to that question there, boss. Looks like Ginger G is quite popular with our fans. Hey, Ginger G, why are you blushing? Who's blushing? Not me. I'm just trying to make it more viral to sell the show. Don't worry about it. Fine then. Let's fast forward on to the next question. Will your team keep streaming in the future? This one... Let me answer this one for everybody. We'll definitely keep streaming in the future, but everyone has their own lives to live, so it's hard to line everyone up. Remember to follow our channel and enable notifications. We'll send out a notification for the stream before we head out. Keep an eye on it if you like the live streams and see if those little hands of yours can click you a fortune. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Well, all right, we're done just after we finish recording this session. Viewers like real reacts. I just made small edits. We'll do the usual. You do the posing. Let me do the posting. I could only select this. 100k subscriber special. Okay. Don't worry, your reactions are very cute. There'll be plenty of people who would buy it. Good work today, once again, Ginger G. Bye! Okay. Okay, so we're getting to 400,000. I thought we were just getting to 4,000, and I was like, how come we're at 100,000, but we're not at 4,000? Anyway, reconvene. Teleport. Okay. Level up. Take. Ooh, what's this? It's a phone wallpaper. Just what I've always wanted. What's this? You. Oh, okay. Let's carry on with the story. I keep getting anonymous calls in the dead of night. Lately, I've been constantly woken up with in the middle of the night by an unknown caller. One time, I was feeling brave at a friend's house with many people around, so I decided to answer the call and put it on speaker. The sound on the other end was so spooky. It's like someone was sobbing softly and then suddenly screaming. What's even more terrifying is the caller repeatedly whispered that they wanted to meet me in person. Pardon me. Initially, I thought that it might be a prank by my friends. However, it's continued for so long. I even checked my Jade Abacus and it indicated the caller's information is not visible. Could it be that this thing is a ghost trying to contact me? Nah, don't worry. You still have 3 days to live. I think that's based on is it the ring? Oh, the person says that they added a recording link. It's not complete. Only a section. And there's a link, but I can't click on it. Okay, I accept. If I get a scary prank call while live on stream, it'll definitely be good for the show. I think this is more like a bad debt or some kind of vengeance. Oh. I thought that was laughter. What do you think? I'm worried that the Heliobi are up to no good, because the details on the post are true, especially about deliberately choosing the call in the middle of the night. Details on the post are true. Okay. As far as I know, some Heliobi can be really crafty and deliberately choose to ambush victims when they're completely off guard. Sounds pretty dangerous, but can Heliobi use Jade Abakai over phones? Heliobi can't use Jade Abakai directly, unless they take possession of a victim. Darn it! Let's go take a look. I'm not going to suggest we split up. This is a horror game. I mean, it's not, but... Best to get to the bottom of it. I think there may be more than one victim here. Let's split up. We'll meet up with the Threads OP. We'll meet up with the Threads OP. Hua, you can go investigate the source of the scary call. Okay, I'll go to the Realm Keeping Commission and ask around. Who am I with? Head to the Exalting Sanctum and search for the post name Yue. Well, then, let's go. Can I... Okay. What do you guys think about all of this ghost hunting stuff?
Such a peaceful spot.
I feel like it's just gone on a little bit too long. You know? Like, it's just like, okay, yeah, cool, but like, can I be done? I knew it was you. You're that streamer. Are you a straight as? Yeah, you can just call me Ayue though. Miss Ayue, can you please tell us what's going on? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, sorry. Late at night, my Jade Abacus will get anonymous calls. I bravely answer them, and this person tells me I have to meet them, as they have something they want to tell me. When they call back later, the voice suddenly grows really weird, as though it weren't human, asking me why I haven't yet come, or suddenly bawling out in misery to the point where I'm almost carried off. What? Have you offended anybody? Of course not. I never really go out. How could I make enemies? You're out right now. I planned on going, but there was nobody at the harbor, and I got this feeling which made my hair stand on end. So I didn't venture out. But I can't control my cursed curiosity, and so I want to ask you to help me go and keep this appointment. I'll send you the coordinates. Please help me meet that guy. Please help meet that guy for me, please. I don't know. This feels sus to me. This feels like a way to get a popular streamer to turn up in a specific location. You know?
We wish you good luck. A life lived in love.
Ooh. Hi. How are you? Shall I try attacking this lady with a really underpowered team? Oh, it's so loud.
Let's be friends.
Okay. I possibly should have different characters on while trying to carry poor Blade. I'm not gonna heal him. No, I'm not gonna heal him. You can attack everyone else.
Heaven's search.
Oh wait, not with that much attacking though, because then Blade won't get to do anything.
A blade knows no mercy.
Yeah, calm down. Enhance!
The fight is set.
900 damage? Okay, he's just a baby.
Is there a chance?
Oh! He died.
Come any closer.
These are devils. I'll crush them all.
Really loud, sorry. I'm just gonna turn it down, which is gonna do nothing for you guys because I will have already turned it down for you, but okay, we're a little bit fucked up.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Awakened on scales.
Yeah, let's kill this group first. Can you please heal everybody?
Give me strength.
I'm really curious whether they will ever bring in a character that can res people.
Welcome, customers. You can hold everyone back again.
Meow, this is simple. 1, 2, 3.
Surge. Rise.
Okay, poor Blade.
Make a
His
pretty
first
good
fight.
team.
No, we don't. We needed to carry Blade a lot more than we did. That was hilarious. Okay, where's... I was just at the teleport point, wasn't I? Let's heal our little friend here. Okay. What does Junko want? She wants a cuddle. Come cuddle with me. No, you can't have my water. Just come settle down. Yeah. Yeah. Junko's all restless because I was out for the whole afternoon. Shocking behavior. It's like, Mom, I'm upset. I'm upset. Come sit next to me then, babe. You can sit on my gaming book. You want to sit on my gaming book? Can we make him more usable? I mean, it was pretty mean of me to make him sit through that. What do I have to get? One of those. Or I could use my new material, right? Can I? Okay, it won't let me do that. I wonder if I should just do that quietly and then come back. I mean, I don't need to be playing with him, but it's fun. Okay, hang on. You guys don't mind coming with me for a random little fight? Honestly, these sorts of missions, I just put on auto these days. Okay, what do we got here? We've got double physical, double ice, wind, and electricity. Well, let's bring my mate here. I don't know who that person is.
Lune. It feels like an age since we stood shoulder to shoulder.
I had a rule of I wasn't gonna friend anybody on this thing. The thing about the support, is that the people who turn up on here, unless they're friends with you in the game, are random. And what people sometimes do, I'm not saying everybody does it, but let's have a look at this person as an example. I don't know if this will work. They'll be like, my character's level 70. Yeah, I like Hone's level 70. Yeah. And then you'll go to their, this is not an example, but you'll go to their relics and they'll have no relics on, or they'll have like all purples and they won't be leveled up. So it's like they're trying to trick you into equipping their character.
Imbibiter Lune. It feels like an
They'll be
age
crap.
since we stood shoulder to shoulder.
So, yeah, it's a little bastard thing to do that people do. So I have started accepting
Oh, you're here.
and
How's
making
work? Under control?
friend
And
requests.
tail. Not causing trouble, I hope.
Who might I want? Well, let's just have like a massive support team to Jinglu and see how we go.
That's a tough.
Here we go,
Soon
team.
we departed.
I'm gonna put this on auto, and you guys can watch what it's like when one of these happen.
Recount. The Ten Lords' decree, hereby ordained.
Get them!
Normally I play with 2 DPS characters on.
Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
I shall be the judge.
I shall be the judge. It's a pun.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Recount.
But this is the shit that I do that you guys don't have to watch. I do between episodes. I do this over and over and over and over and over again. As much as the game will let me, I do it over and over again. And it does, you know, like it gets me through these as well, which is also nice. Might just do this one, but just in a second. Characters. Mate. Would you like to ascend?
There is no shortcut to destruction.
Yeah, okay, calm down. Fucking Edgelord. Okay. What does he need for this? Oh, some more? Okay. We might just do that because I'm right here. What I have found is that getting them up to 3 is not resource intensive, other than money, and makes quite a big difference in terms of their stats. So I've been trying to do that for everybody. Easier said than done though, because I've used up all my blues. That was handy. Although I would have liked it to be the crit rate, but whatever. All of his stuff seems to be based on his attack. So, worth pushing that. Oh, that pushed his crit rate. That's nice. Or gain crit rate. That's handy. Handy dandy, look at me, the Queen of Armadale, I think I be. Now, if you know that reference, you get extra points. I should have looked at his attack before this so we could do like a quick compare. Not necessarily worth pushing that one up because it's break effect. I suppose. Also, it wasn't, the line was incorrect. It goes, fancy, fancy, look at me, the Queen of Armadale, I think I be. It's not voiced in the original. There you go, that's a clue. Okay, so now his attack is 900, his defense, oh fuck, he's such a baby. Look at anybody else. Attack, defense, HP. I think Chingtre actually has our highest attack at the moment. Even above our mate here. His used to be really high, and I did something with his gear, and it completely nerfed him. I don't know what the fuck I did. I mean, I know what I did. I took off his gear and then auto put on gear. But I've tried to find the pieces that we're on and replace them, and I haven't been able to do it successfully. So, go me, I guess. He's still pretty vulnerable. Maybe it's too soon to have him in the team. But, let's do that. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the main quest. We'll where am I? Okay. Oh, that's right. We got squashed by those enemies. Let's just bring a different team. Okay. Let's bring this guy back and see what he says.
This is your last warning. Stay away from my companions.
Okay. Calm down. Don't hum. And who should I put on here? Yes. Yes. Let's go. Find some ghosts. Really want to fight this guy. 75.
That's a tough nut to crack.
Should we do it? Just for funsies?
Cool it. Cool it. Infallible.
Hi-ya!
We're in trouble now.
Oh, what have I done? This is my most hated enemy.
I'm scared.
We're doing it
1,000
anyway.
wonders to raise your spirit. Fight as one.
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
No matter.
Okay. I hate these little fucking fish. They do so much damage.
Converge and awaken. Let's be friends.
Let's be friends. I guess he doesn't technically need that yet, but there's...
Get them! Lower your weapon! Freeze it!
Yeah.
All things
Summon
in this
some
world
more
have
freaks.
human creations.
Heaven's surge. Break.
Freaks! Almost screaming freaks at fish.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
No, you're not. You're fine.
No matter. Yin and yang.
I love that
Quick
ability
divination.
so much. Probably actually focus on this main guy. He will simply summon more fish.
Awaken dormant scale. World cleansing dragon.
Yeah, hurt your mate. Hurt your mate. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, well, in that case...
The strength.
I see through you. I'm scared.
Stay put!
You're okay.
Don't come any.
Fiends or devils! I'll crush them all!
Welcome, customers.
Mm,
1,000 wonders to raise your spirits. Fight as one.
and she's just gonna smack him.
Heaven's surge. Rise. Awaken dormant
Oh, I should have
scales.
saved that till he
World cleansing
summons
dragon.
more guys. I do that so often. Let's just do a preventative heal.
Protect me. Protect me.
Oh, I
Quick
didn't mean to do that
divination.
quite that way, but that's alright. Let's
Gather as one.
bump up the defense again.
Yeah.
Lower your weapon!
Can we talk?
I sense a storm.
All things in this world have their loss.
I'm just gonna let her say this in long line because I like it better.
Yet stratagems, constellations are human creations.
Yeah. What a boss. Yeah, chop them in half. Chop them in half.
I see through you. Yin and
Yeah,
yang.
gotta have her for this fucking fight, man. Otherwise, you just get murdered.
Heaven's Surge. Break.
Let's be friends.
Up the butts.
1,000 wonders to fight as one.
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
A quick divination.
Has she used her yin yang? I think she has.
Welcome, customers. Yeah.
The strength. Heaven's Surge.
Die. Yes. A good work attempt. Still getting
Unexpected.
purples.
We shouldn't take too much.
At equilibrium level 4, whatever we're at. Amazing. Let's just turn on. What? Okay. Have you arrived yet? We've just arrived. We're still searching. Don't worry, I've just got to the dock, says Ginger G. Hang on, I just called back and got through. The location is now at blanked. This place used to be a passenger terminal, but since it's been empty since the Starskiff line was changed, something feels off. Anyway, you've got to be careful. Yeah, you say Soof, are you, eh? I don't know that this is legit at all. Just feels like a big trap. Big old trap. Where is it? 95 meters away? Shortcut. One thing I will give this game is that its load times are usually pretty fast. Although, I am playing this on my powerful computer, so... Who knows? Okay. Looks like a trap to me. Judging by the coordinates, it's right here. Oh, it's me. What? Watch out!
Let's be friends.
They're maddened. What does that mean? What does this mean? The attack changes to Sawing Evil Sever. What does that mean? Deals wind damage to a single target. Okay.
Huh? We
I can
were
take it.
supposed to... I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
You are not helpful in this fight. It's true.
A quick divination. Together as one.
Oh, I didn't even realize it was one of those fights. Oh, tasty ultimates. Let's use Don
Awaken
Hung.
dormant scales. World cleansing
I don't have
dragon.
anybody who's particularly useful in this fight. Okay, baddies have it now because Momo wasn't paying attention. So let's just use
Don't come any closer.
this,
So devils. I'll crush them all.
and then this.
All things in this world have their laws. Human creations.
Then
1,000
this.
wonders to raise
Okay.
your spirit and fight as one.
One day I'll pay attention to that properly, but today is not that day.
Oh, gross.
Let's be friends.
Yeah, let's be friends.
Yeah! I can do this!
You can... Yeah.
The strength. Heaven's surge. Rise!
Oh, okay. Hua, what are you doing here? Oh yeah, shouldn't we have split up? I just got back from the realm keeping commission where the clerk helped me retrieve call logs from my jade abacus. The data shows the source of the call was here. I'm very sorry, but Tail isn't here. I've made trouble for everyone. We're friends, so don't even sweat it. Yeah, so long as you're fine, that's all that matters. Excuse me, have you forgotten about something? Oh, it's the one that made that scary prank call. The Jade Abacus tracking display is right on top of it. But can the Mara Struck actually use Jade Abaci? Let's chat with it first. I'll stand guard and make sure it doesn't attack. Thanks, Sushang. You're definitely the one keeping us protected, aren't you? Bizarre Wraith Warden. Quick, help me out. Taking out such a vicious creature means you're all outstandingly capable. Please, won't you be good to the very end and let me possess you for a few days? This stench seems familiar. Why, you're a heliobus! Huh? So you can tell. Fine, no use pretending anymore. Just my luck. I find a host body and it turns out to be a stark raving lunatic. I can't take this! Can you please do me a solid here and let me out so I can borrow another body for a couple of days? I might as well just lend you my life! The nerve. I'd just be temporarily borrowing it for a couple of days. Using your body to eat and drink and rest a bit, it's no big deal. Wait up. Please clear up for me what all that midnight ruckus was about before. You're not going anywhere until you do. Fine. Didn't I already tell you? Besides, there's absolutely no way I can escape right now. I wasn't the one who did all that violent stuff. She's incredibly insane and outside my control. As for that midnight ruckus, that was when I'd finally managed to wrest back control. Well, she had a jade abacus on her with an emergency contact in it, so I kept trying to call them. I don't need to tell you what happened next. Alright, I finished explaining everything to you. Now are you gonna help me or not? This definitely feels very, it feels poorly translated. I've got a way to help you out, but I can't let you borrow me. You'll have to go to prison and wait a while. That's great. Everything is going to be great, so long as I can get out of this meat suit and I'm not stuck together with this maniac. Well, come on out then. The Wraith Warden belts out a strangled roar. You and your companions watch for ages, but nothing happens. That's the best I can do. I can't get out of this body no matter what I try. This thought stuck in this girl's head. She doesn't let it go no matter what, and it's binding us together tightly. The Marastruck's lingering obsession? Could it be their emergency contact? Ah! That wasn't me just then. I hope I didn't scare you. Just then, I managed to read the last remaining thoughts stuck in this girl's head. Oh, I know what she wants now. She just wants to see the emergency contact in her jade abacus one last time to say one final goodbye. To say goodbye to a friend? But that's not to mention whether her friend wants to meet up with the Marastruck. She doesn't want her friend to see her like this, right? This is a problem that's easily taken care of. If you just let me out of her body, I'll definitely help grant her wish. I get it. I'm not quite sure how that turned into a fight, but okay, sure. Okay, I'm remembering not to use my ultimate.
emerge and awaken.
The strength.
I mean, everybody kind of... I should have waited, actually, because everyone kind of had theirs, but whatever.
Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon.
Oh, I forgot again. It's so funny.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirit.
Oh, man. I have a problem. I have a problem, and it's called
All things in this
ADHD.
world, human creations.
You guys can't expect me to hold thoughts in my head for multiple rounds.
Crush them all.
Okay. I saved it.
Oh, Grace.
Yin and yang.
Okay. Let's drop this lady in
I
half.
can do this.
Heaven surge. Break.
Cool. Oh, yeah, finally free! Trapping me inside herself like that. What an incredibly powerful obsession. I will grant a final wish out of respect for such formidable power. Come on, let's go and see who she's so infatuated with. Don't worry, I'll just change into her appearance first. Okay, okay. Good, that's how I remember it. And you, what's up with you? We were just chatting. I'm Sigurd, the Heliobus you were just talking with. Come on, let's get moving. Okay, I mean, I could just trap her. I don't have to respect that lady's final wish. Everyone in this game is way too nice. I'm about to go back now. Oh, it's you! After all these years, you're finally thinking of coming back? Oh, I can't remember my voices! It's me! I'm back! I thought you avoided me because you hated me. How could I? If it weren't for you scolding me then, maybe I'd still be an insufferable wretch now. I shouldn't have been so mean to you before, and I shouldn't have signed you up without asking first. All I was thinking about then was sending you off, and that's why I did something so stupid. Let the past be the past. Don't take it to heart. And I'm far too late showing my gratitude. Without you, I'd definitely still be all discombobulated. I'm so sorry about that call. My jade abacus got broken and everything was static. Good thing I'm seeing you now. It's getting late, and you should go home. It's no good hanging around outside when it's this late. But how long were we chatting for? So what about you? Don't you want to go home and take a look around? No, I've got something important with the Ten Lords Commission. I came to tell you I'm safe, and I should probably go back now. Always take extra care whenever you leave the house. You're running errands now for the Ten Lords. Things are different now, and I can't help you out with everything. All right. You notice that Ayue seems anxious as her fingers fidget nervously at the hem of her blouse. How have you been? Pretty good. I mean, she's dead. Oh. Anything else you'd like to say to me? Nothing? Take care, Ayue. You too, little sister. Huh? Says Sushan. Huh? Little sister? Ayue remains a solemn, silent expression as the air around her seems to freeze. After a while, she takes a deep breath and to finally break this most awkward of silences. I've been fine. You don't have to worry. You can go with your mind at ease. As she says that, she lets out a deep sigh of relief, and you notice the rims of her eyes becoming red. You watch Ayue as she leaves until she's lost to the night before... I couldn't read it in time. It's finally over. Now it's time for us to part ways. Goodbye, all. Where do you think you're going? Didn't you promise that you'd do anything so long as we helped you get out of there? Helio buyer, tricky. Get into the court now. I'm so sick of doing American accents. And I'm not pro at it. I'm okay, but I'm not pro. This one's slippery. Better get back to Fixtural Garden. I won't be able to relax until it's subdued there. Want to get you your tail back, Hua. Okay. B. Let's go. Where do I have to take it? That one. Go. So many R's. And if you're American and you're wincing through my accents, I apologize. But also, I challenge you to try a Kiwi accent. Even though it was just all a mistake, something still somehow felt wrong. Those sisters are hard to understand. It's like the Cloud Knights and their passphrases. She's already Mara-struck, but she still managed to hang in there all because of her big sister. No wonder the Helios Plus possessed her. It's a pity to have lost touch with your own sister for years, but when you meet again, it all plays out just like this. Ayue, do you think she already knows? Yes, I think she absolutely knows. Knows what? I mean, knows that her sister's already passed away. Seeing her final expression, it felt like she knew. I think so too. It was a pretty clear indication. What careful observation! There's absolutely no way I would have noticed that detail. Yeah, seeing how she was, she would probably need to go back and digest things for a while. It feels like those two have quite a few stories between them. But if the people involved aren't willing to say, then we can't just make rash inquiries into their personal affairs. That's true. Forget it. This midnight terror or whatever is now resolved. The two of them meeting up like this again is some kind of reunion. It's kind of weird though in the context of this. Like, I know people who are Mara-struck are kind of like too late to be saved, but in the course of this quest, we killed Ayue's sister. Like, we killed her. Based off official processes, something she gets sent now. What? Based off official processes, something should get sent now that an assignment has been completed. I thank you for your efforts, Shinji. Okay. A ghost meetup. Here's what happened. Oh my god, I tried live streaming my ghost encounter and the results were insane. Ghost call recording received. We're on it. Let's go with that one. Great job! That's all for today. Head home early, everyone. See you all later. I find it really hard to do Gwyneth's voice. Turns out this whole thing was a misunderstanding. I'm really sorry about that, but I never thought I'd see my sister again after all these years. Can I have some context? Wait, hold on. What's happening here? Can you give me some context first? And the others all say same. Ayue says, my parents were Cloud Knights, but they passed away when they were young. Since I had to support both of us, I had to work all day and didn't have much time to discipline my sister. As a result, she ended up becoming a troublemaker and didn't even finish school. So I secretly applied for her to join the Cloud Knights, hoping that being in the forces would straighten her out and maybe she'd become a better person. When she found out what I did, we had a huge argument. She thought I was meddling in her life. I thought she'd refuse to serve and spill the beans to the military affairs office, but she actually joined the Cloud Knights. After that, we started to drift apart, and eventually one day she disappeared without a trace. It's a tricky one. I don't think I would enroll anyone in the armed forces without their permission because they could die. I don't know what to say. You did what was best for her. She'll understand when she grows up. Don't blame yourself for it. And Ayue says, I always thought she didn't want to see me because she resented me for enlisting her in the Cloud Knights. But when I saw her today, she told me she got transferred to the Ten Lords Commission and didn't have the chance to explain anything, I think is what it said. Now I see that she's doing... Fucking, I hate this thing so much. Now that I see she's doing well, I can finally breathe a sigh of relief. As long as she doesn't regret it, I'm okay with it. Anyway, it was a misunderstanding from the start. Sorry for dragging you into my family drama. Go for it, little Gwei. I'll be supporting you. And everyone's crying. And I'm gonna do a not crying face. And that's it. Only one more mission to go! Fucking hell. I think I just got a phone call from Sushang. Little Gwei, you've really gone viral. How did you find out? How did you just find out? I went to Iroom Alley today and everyone there is talking about you. Is this what fame feels like? Celebrity, what? It's just my name. Keep going, and I'll start to swell up with pride. What are they saying, though? They're saying Little Gwei announced her live stream that she's going to stop her attacks, activities, and they're guessing the reason behind it. Everyone goes, what? What? So you haven't heard either? Says Sushang. Sushang, you almost made me black out. You're saying the word on the street is that I was going to quit, right? Uh-huh, totally. So is that true? Totally? True? This is fake news! Misinformation! My goodness, neither of you even watched my stream. Did you watch my stream, Jinji? That's what you said. What kind of fake stream did you... I mean, maybe I said... come to think of it, this might make good content. I will passionately debunk the fake news in my live stream tonight. Okay. So many things. Who's Red Bean Stand? We'll come back to that later. What did I just knock over? Oh, it's just my tripod. It's fine. I'm not gonna read out this because I can't be fucked. This is just them talking about who wants milk tea. Karma's a witch? I think that's supposed to be Karma's a bitch, but they were told not they couldn't. Man, I could really go for some bubble tea right now. Could make some. This is so boring. I hate this shit. Can you just give me the... There was no... Okay. I'm gonna... I know I've been playing for a while, but I really want to finish this fucking quest sequence. There's this place near the Alchemy Commission. I went away for a while because there were disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but when I got back, strange things began happening. Humanoid shapes would float outside my window. I'd hear laughter in an otherwise empty house. Sometimes it even felt like I can't breathe. When the real estate agents sold me the place, they mentioned that the previous owners are all outworlders, there to seek immortality, but died without success. Over time, their resentments got left there. I used to count my lucky stars about being a long-life species and not needing to search for immortality, and now I've gotten haunted. Okay. Let's begin. I'm not going to do the voices for this. I'm just going to talk normally because my voice is getting sore. A haunted house, a ghost. I can already smell our followers increasing. This must be the work of a heliobus. Yes, I imagine so. There's no doubt about it. It's a heliobus. It's so hard to tell what's true and what's not in the network. We should go and do a visit before reaching a conclusion. So will you go, Hua Hua? I found some clues that may be linked to Tail on another post. I want to go and confirm it for myself. You go and do what you need, Hua Hua. Little Gui, Gingerji, and I will go to the haunted house. I actually want to find Tail. I'm not actually sure if these messages are reliable, so I don't want to trouble you all. Hua Hua, make sure you tell us if you come across any trouble. After all, it's not the ghost hunting squad without any of us, right? Thank you. I've messaged the person who made the post, and he sent me an address. All right, ghost hunting squad, let's move out. I said I wouldn't do the voices, but then it got really confusing to tell who was talking, so. Voices it is. Okay, let's go. Where are we going? I thought that was just saying that we had to go where we were. But I misread it. Where is everyone? This is the meeting place. That must be the person who made the post. Hi, random. Unfamiliar man. You're finally here. It's me, and I am the landlord of the haunted house. Just call me Reynold. Whoa, let's go! Time to investigate your haunted house. Wait a minute. Where's your Ten Lords member? We may not be members of the Ten Lords, but we're all pretty capable. Is there something you cannot tell us? It's not that I'm looking down on you. It's just that there are so many strange stories on the Ghostly Grove, and so many of them are just baseless, made-up stories. But this time, I've met the real thing. Without the assistance of the Ten Lords Commission, I feel like you alone may not be of any use. What the fuck? We've dealt with the real thing before too. Fine. There are some things that I did not mention in my original post. You'll understand once I explain. At first, this was just a property that I bought at a low price, thinking I got myself a steal. But after they sold me the property, I never heard from the previous owner again. I mean, that's normal when you sell something. It was later that I learned that every prior landlord had met with an unfortunate end. I never used to believe in haunted houses or things like that, but ever since I moved in, I've developed a cough, and it was difficult for me to breathe sometimes, starting to make me nervous. Oh, I bet what do they have in the States all the time? They have like a carbon monoxide poisoning. After some time, I found a geometric master. He checked his compass and said that, though there are many windows and pavilions, there is no flow of yang energy. The courtyard walls do not foster a growth of wealth, there is sickness to the east, and the population to the west lacks harmony and community. The four directions are not favorable, and the five elements clash. Where is my phone making that noise? What's more, Momo's phone is making an annoying noise. This house has a long history and all residents have met with ruin. Spiritfarers are frequently called, yet the spirits of the aggrieved dead linger. My advice, move out within 3 days or you'll fall gravely ill and tragedy will befall you. Oh, this is still the quote from the geometric master. Are you sure he's not just a con man? Once you're inside, you'll know that the master was telling the truth. Even though I don't want this busted house anymore, it's still a personal asset. I'd like to sell it no matter the price. If you're going to investigate the haunted house, there's something I'd like to ask you. What is that? While you're investigating the haunted house, could you help me find the deed? I won't be able to sell it without. If you do that, then I'll allow you to visit the haunted house. What do you think? Easy enough. Leave it to us, says Gwynnethine. I really don't know where this baffling self-confidence of yours comes from. Okay, we gotta find the deed. Is it just lying right here? Access record of reference text in the Elixir Research Terrace. By order of the Chief Alchemist, Lady Dan Shu. The following files are available for review from the Elixir Research Terrace. Key tenets of long life, scripture of yellow Numa Yang essence, Yaosha's manual of viscerals, an investigation of Loufu prescriptions, collection of health preservation methods, and plague mark research. The aforementioned volumes are either Unica or forbidden books. Lady Danshu is kindly implored to issue a report after completing the review in order to complete the procedure. I wonder if she's a relative of Dan Hung. Okay, we have to find the deed. Where do we go? We talk to these guys? Well, shall we head on over? Yeah, let's go. I'm ready, says Shushan. Okay, we're gonna fight my favorite enemy. We got some physical, some ice, some wind going on my other lady. I'm thinking maybe we sub in Hanya. Although Hanya I don't actually have leveled up yet.
Oh, you're here.
Let's see
How's
how
work?
we go. This place exactly the same as the Helioblush labyrinth that we encountered before? So creepy. There's limited resource on the Shanzhou Loufu. I just had to piece things together with a blueprint of a similar house. What? That must be the haunted house up ahead. What? Was that like a joke from like the devs? I thought we'd be able to look around inside. The owner said that when he was moving out, the house was cleared out and locked shut. The deed should be in a safe somewhere. Either way, we need to find the deed and investigate the truth behind the Celio bus while we're at it. 2 birds, 1 stone. Then we'll put up a haunted house investigation post and break in the followers. You make it sound so easy. I'm a little concerned. Come to think of it, don't you think that advertisement board over there is a little out of place? Is this something that should be in a civilian home? Nope. Come on, let's go take a look. Okay. I'm nervous about my babies. Can I level her up? I can. She's even ascended. You know what? Let's do it. Yes, it means I have literally nothing left. But she'll be a little bit stronger than she was otherwise. An advertisement board that looks a little out of place. No one would have something like this in their house. Investigate closely. Just as you move closer to inspect, the board suddenly changes. Oh, there's a wanted poster for Kafka. Okay. Given that some time has passed since the Ambrosial Arbor incident, the Loufu should have already removed the wanted notice for the Stellaron hunters. However, grassroots level work can be slow, and you may still see Kafka's wanted poster on the street. However, a wanted poster for Kafka appearing here in the courtyard of an apparent abandoned haunted house, should raise some concern among you and your companions due to the unexpected nature of it. It shouldn't be here. You should probably get closer and take a look. It's gonna fucking suck us in! I'm just gonna get a glass of water. I guess I'll choke first, actually. Okay. I'm gonna touch it. Oh, creepy. Who would have expected this? Your first thought right now is, she's beautiful. Cool. Are there any more? Sorry, not enough have been produced. Crash! A strangely coloured stone falls down before your eyes, as if someone has noticed you looking at the wanted poster. What? There's no one around. Just where did this come from? And you pick it up, you realise it's probably an important clue. At that moment, you hear a ghostly voice coming from behind you. It's like an echo that directly imprints into your brain. Save me. It's so dark. I don't want to be trapped here. Please find me. This magnetic stone is the first clue. Bring it. Come and find me. Come and save me. The weakened voice comes to an abrupt halt. Did you hear that? That was a vengeful spirit. I thought only I could hear it. What do you mean by a vengeful spirit? That was obviously a heliobus, right? Oh, yes. It looks like all of the clues are hidden in this residence. All we need to do is find the heliobus, and all those problems will be solved. This magnetic stone must have some use. Let's take it for now. Okay. There's no time to waste. Let's look around for any clues. And of course, remember, despite appearances, we actually don't have Hua with us. So, we are... Oh, that was creepy. Let's investigate this bush. A plant. There's nothing out of the ordinary. A chest. Oh, it's a broken cloud knight's devastated glaive. It's extremely sharp, so you decide to take it with you in case it comes in handy. Okay. Shelf. Immovable, reliable, and stable. A heavy stone. It looks like it's engraved with some kind of script, but it's hard to make out. Maybe if you could use rubbing paper, you might be able to copy the inscription and read it. I'll try using an item. Oh, I don't have paper. I guess I'm too much of a useless dum-dum for that. A broken box is hard to move due to its weight. The lock is corroded and there's a hole the size of a fist on the top side. It looks like there's something metallic inside. Perhaps there's a way to get the item out from the box. If you use the strongly magnetic stone, you may be able to remove the item from the box. Let's use the magnetic stone. With the magnetic stone placed near the base of the box, you hear a metallic item cling to the side of it. You guide the item to the missing hole in the extractor. Is it paper? It's a key. It requires a key. I can't bother talking to these guys, they'll say nothing. You easily open the courtyard and the key broke off in the lock. Let's just leave it there. Paper. Ooh. A bell. It looks like it used to call a small animal. Let's take it. Okay. This is a fun puzzle. Broken courier package. The sealing tape seemed very strong. Wonder if there's a way to open it. Use my sharp glaive. It easily tears through the packing tape and you obtain a key item from the various items inside. It's a key. Okay. Discarded food box. This food inside seems to be prepared recently. Remove the food. And we make it into something that looks like a rice ball. Is there a hungry someone in this courtyard in need of this? We just squashed it into a square. Requires a key. Let's use the key. We seem to be reasonably crap at opening locks without breaking keys. What do these guys say? There's definitely something not right about that courier package making noises. Why is it making noises? Okay, they're just giving us hints. We can figure this out for ourselves. Courier package that's making a growling sound. The package is out of reach. Maybe you can use something that makes a ringing sound to lure it closer. Okay. You ring the bell, it looks like the courier package moved closer. The box is making both meowing and growling sounds, and woofing and eeping sounds. You place a square of rice ball to one side, and in the blink of an eye, a shadow seems to bust out of the package, snap up the rice ball, and let out a low growl. What on earth is in that box? It seems like an invisible monster crawls from the box and shuffles along the wall, leaving handprints? Follow it and see. What? Oh! Oh! Oh. Strange handprints remain. Upon closer inspection, there's a scrapped piece of rubbing paper hidden around here. Okay, so we've already done the rubbing for some reason. Or not. Investigate this. An exquisite safe that looks to be holding precious items. There's a note attached. It seems to be reminding the owner of the password. Let's try inputting the password. The note says the safe's password is T. There's no T on the lock, so T must represent a series of digits. You will need to find clues to prove this. Now, to enter the password. Well, we won't do that yet, because obviously we're not ready. Oh! Tea. There's tea here. A teapot! No tea leaves, no water, no tea. There's 2 teapots. Let's just go back to where that rubbing paper was. Yes. Discarded letter sheets. Huh, maybe that's... Didn't we pick up the rubbing paper? I'm so confused. Password is T. Whoops. Okay. Oh, something else to investigate. Seems like a broken musical instrument that can no longer make any sound. Leave it aside. Okay. What do these guys have to say? With this rubbing paper, maybe we can try tracing the message on the stone. Yeah. That's literally what I just tried to do. I'm worried that it's bugged. I'm just gonna let that... Try using an item. It's bugged out! Oh. You flick through a few pages of unused rubbing paper and place it on the stone and carefully rub the message onto the stone. What the hell? It does not say this many things. Okay. Message from a stone block. To my unfamiliar friend, I trust that you have come for my safe. However, before that, I believe you should become aware of what had transpired within this residence. As an outworlder burdened with a gravely ill wife, I invested a considerable sum to acquire this property near the Alchemy Commission. I have resided here for quite some time and have encountered numerous inexplicable phenomena. Whispers seem to emanate from corners, and unexplainable chill occasionally fills the air, and my furniture would move on its own. These occurrences led me to experience severe nervous breakdowns, succumbing to an overwhelming despair. Just as I nearly listed my home for sale, a real estate agent tormented me too. He inquired, "Is your house haunted? A haunted property like this won't fetch a high price. Selling it to me at a reduced rate would be your best option." However, I never disclosed the haunted nature of my home to him. If you're perceptive enough, you might have discerned the true reason behind this haunting. I don't do things like other people. Upon discovering the truth, I resolved to seek retribution. I placed the deed within the safe, refraining from selling it to anyone, and I let that agent wander about the place for all eternity. I should depart from the Shanjo for good, ensuring that he never gains possession of this abode. If you, my unfamiliar friend, wish to unlock the safe, you must solve the puzzle I've left behind. M is 17839. N is 1793. V is 183. The combination of the safe is written on a note affixed to its surface. Enter the correct combination and you shall discover the surprise I have prepared for you. I'm going to take a photo of this. Yours most sincerely, Reynolds. Wait, Reynolds was the guy we were talking to. So either he's a ghost, or the agent is pretending to be Reynolds and... What do you guys think? Looks like we found everything we need. Yeah. Let's look at the clues. So if M is 71839, N is blah, blah, blah. What is T? I'm really bad at these sorts of puzzles. Like, surely we need that to spell a word, right? But where's our vowels? This is so tough. Ginger G, why not try drawing them with your hands? M is like this, and N is like that. What does this have to do with the numbers on a 9-square grid? You're being way too abstract. The deed is likely held inside the safe. Please, Ginger G, we're counting on you. Great. Okay, that's just the letter again. I took a photo of it. MNOVQRST. MN. Probably screaming at me if you figured this out already. Safe password is T. Well, so N is the first two numbers and the last two numbers. And V is the middle three numbers. So... T. Oh wait, is it a shape? 7183. Yes, it's a shape. Sorry, as his husband just came to give me my keys. So like M is 7, 1, 8, 3, 9. N is 7, 1, 9, 3. V is 1, 8, 3. So T is 1, 2, 3. Oh, but how do you make that shape? 1, 2, 3, 5, 8? 1, 2. It won't give me 3 as an option now, so I'm gonna go. Oh, they don't include the middle ones, right? So 8. Okay. They don't include the middle ones. Hang on. Baby. Password. 1, 3. Eight? No. Why have they given me the most complicated shape? One, 3, 2. Yes, thank you. Oh, okay, so you successfully opened the safe, and alongside the deed, there's something you never expected to see. A heliobus. You finally came. Blasted humans, cursed humans, how dare you do this to me? Oh, okay. Calm down.
This is serious.
I don't know what this is gonna give us. So let's do it. What did they do? After being attacked, deals damage to the unit with this effect and deals targets adjacent. Okay, cool. Well then let's do this.
I shall be the judge. I can do this!
For some reason I've got it again. Hang on a second. Let's use...
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
Yeah, okay.
I see through you.
Okay. Stop! I can be reasonable. Finally, a living person for me to breathe in the sweet scent of life. Let me catch my breath first. Bernie, what's wrong with all of you? You think these kinds of terrifying tricks are funny? You almost scared me to death. Just turning off my... Wait. Isn't the haunting caused by Heliobi? Who told you that? Aren't humans the ones who make houses haunted? Seriously. We heard from the landlord, Renaud, that this place is haunted, so we came to investigate. Oh, Renaud, the landlord. Wait, you're talking about Renaud? He said his name was Renaud. The owner of this house was indeed Renaud, and he was a short-life species who died a century ago. So the person you actually saw it's an imposter, Renaud. That's right. The truth is just that boring. I've had enough here. You lot, get me in that gourd and get me out of here. Take me somewhere with life and yang energy. If I call your name, do you dare respond? My name is Bernie. Honey, hurry and claim me. Okay, cool. Bernie just wanted out of there. So what's the deal with Renaud? Look at this picture. Isn't this the same one that's on the deed? Ah, I saw that by accident, and I didn't mean to see it. That's indeed the same person. The person The name on the deed is Renault, and he was an outworlder. So what was that Renault that we met before? I think I have an idea. Come on, let's go back and see that landlord. Oh my gosh, we're so close to being done, you guys. Oh, can we look at this family photo? It's a family of 3. On it's written, when we first arrived in Shenzhou, Renault. Seems to be dated about 100 years ago, but they have a child. Okay, cool. Fake Renault, I'm on to you. What was the voice I gave? You're back. Well, did you find my deed? I don't want to give it to him! Wait, how about we test you a little bit about who exactly is the owner of the household written on this deed? Is it not Renault? So, are you Renault? Yeah, I told you before, I am Renault. Wrong. Renault was a short-life species that passed away a century ago. It says right here on the deed, you are not the real Renault. You can tell he's a Vidyara. What? You were the one that chased out the real landlord of that haunted house. We found a picture of Renault and his family. Which of these is you? We also found messages left by Renault. His family recorded multiple supernatural incidents that they encountered, and in the end, these hauntings forced them to sell the place and move out of here. Just when you thought no one would know who this outworlder was, you tried to sell off his property. But realizing this haunted house really was haunted, you got scared. So you contacted us on Ghostly Grove, hoping that the Ten Lords Commission could help you drive away these ghosts. We have all the evidence here. I'm a Cloud Knight, and I'll be taking you with me to the Realm Keeping Commission. Nice work, Sushang. Curses! Curse you! The truth behind the haunted house come to light. The rest of the Realm Keeping Commission will handle the rest. I've already explained the situation to the Realm Keeping Commission. I'm sure they will be able to handle this. Let's go back to Fixtral Garden. We can put this unfortunate Heliobus in this suppression tower. Okay, let's do it. And hopefully this will be enough. And we can escape from this endless fucking quest cycle. Yes. Teleport me there. Sorry, this episode has been so long, you guys. I never thought the results of our haunted house investigation would be that it wasn't haunted at all. I'm glad it did, because they kind of brought up the possibility early on that it could be fake. But we didn't have one, so this is us having one. Although that doesn't stop us from posting an update on Ghostly Grove. That's right. Cabin in the Mist. New horror immersion marketing ploy. Debunking the haunted house. No more fake news. I like that one. I tend to like the Mythopedia ones the most. I don't know whether doing lots of those is... I never thought someone would do something as despicable as faking a haunting to scare someone off and sell their assets for profit. We have a saying in my homeworld, sometimes men's hearts are even darker than demons. Seeing how scared the Heliobus was, I finally truly understood this phrase. Yeah, I agree. Even though we found the truth behind the haunted house, I feel a little unsatisfied. Well, let's leave it there. I've got things to do. See you later. Come on. Yes! Boom. Phase 4? No. At the end. The end. Give me the end. Everyone, something has happened. Terrible has happened. Hua is missing. What? Did she say where she was going before she left yesterday? No, she didn't. Now, come to think about it, something's been off since yesterday, and they're all atting Huahua. Maybe let's ask Kanya, she might know. It's been the usual place. Our ghost hunting squad can't afford to lose any members. I've already published a post. Since you're here, let's give it a quick once over. I'm on my way. Cool. I might do that in the next episode though, because this one's already long enough. What is the time? 10 p.m. I might have just enough time to fit it in tonight before I have work in the morning. Cool. Okay, that was interesting. Yeah, I feel like the writing for this quest sequence has been fun. It's just been way too long. Too many episodes that have just been about ghost hunting. Want to be able to do other things. I suppose, like, I guess the thing is, like, I started late and you ideally want them to fill most of these, you know, we think about like these things. You want the quest to be able to fill most of the stuff that happens in between. But, like, I've still got Arum Alley stuff to do. I've got... Oh, I'm not going to do this. I don't care about this. I got whatever the fuck this is to do. I still haven't finished off this quest. This I haven't done. This I want to start. These things, I'm gonna miss this entire, is it this one? Yeah, it's only got 10 hours left. I'm gonna miss this entirely because I just don't have time to do it. I don't even know what this reward is. Jokes come true shop. Well, too bad, so sad. Unless it moves to here, which it might. Yeah, so I'm just like, can I just get through it? So, thank you so much for joining me. Hope it was entertaining. Hope you survived my various accents okay, and I will see you, and hopefully Huahua, and maybe even Tail, in the next one.